beat house of Bay Area hospitals. Disturbing information we have for you.
Target 4 investigation tonight into America's test on her own citizens, government's guinea pig.
Yeah, Target 4 reporter Greg Lyon is here with our investigation tonight. Greg? Repeat, Pam, we now know that classified research involved everything.
This is so horrible what they're doing. They torture! Torture with your radio plants! This got torture! This is so horrible! This is so outraged! It's January 19, 2007, basement, 4-Night River Shasta.
June 30th, 2004, you forwarded information pertaining to the human guinea pigs, the cats family.
Follow that, Assistant Director, Internal Affairs, FBI, Washington, D.C., Mr. Veazey.
Hello, Mr. Katz. This is Mr. Veazey with the FBI. I have called you a couple times. I only got your message.
We're afraid to come to the hospital. These skunks torture us, they rape us, no matter where we go.
I want you to see outrage acts of torture!
Disturbing information.
Torture committed by temporary against human beings.
Target 4 investigation.
Against people in the house! Please understand. This is so inhumane what they're doing, and so outraged.
America's test on her own citizens, government's guinea pig.
This video session originated in the basement of 493 River Shasta Road in Palo Alto, California. Today is January 9, 2007. My name is Ed Katz.
My name is Claudia Katz.
Dear Mr. Beck, among the many productions that TV companies presented for reviews to the viewers, the most of them, my wife Claudia and myself, are enjoying to watching your shows. What has attracted us is your openness on the topic and the way you disclose elements of presented materials. Good job. Well done.
Dear Glenn, the other reason that we're contacting you is the Katz family have a terrifying story that we would like to share with you as well as with many viewers of your shows. To be honest, the classified information which we would like to present to your knowledge is so horrible that realistically it will shock any normal human being. By taking for consideration your judgments on democracy, constitution, freedom of speech, all that you directly and indirectly presenting in your shows would be brutally abused by the handful of phobic psychopaths who paranoia and governmental position allowed to commit monstrous crimes executed against innocent families, babies, by use of U.S. public hospitals.
Dear Glenn, for the last 25 years, my family, husband, wife, 2 children, has been serving against our will as human guinea pigs in one of the appalling medical experiments conducted by the Stanford Institution and historically CIA. This crime involving outrageous acts of physical torture, Nazi style, executed via brain implants illegally placed into the skulls of victims during simple operation performed by the Bay Area public hospitals, mental rape, discrimination against our children officially admitted by the Palo Alto School District, documented robberies, and much, much, much more.
Apparently, democracy is not for Russian refugees. Or perhaps you maybe explain us what is mean American democracy. At the moment, the one of the aspects of such a democracy for the Katz family is torture, rape, discrimination, and what is the most outrageous is our screaming for help voices being forcefully choked. TV, press, magazines are afraid to talk about shocking materials that we're presenting for publication. Why? Is that called freedom of speech?
It's against our laws and it's against our values. I have not authorized it and I will not authorize it.
It seems that after Mr. Vince Lisi, headquarters FBI Washington DC, officially admitted that Cass family being subjected for the Nazi project, it should be no problem to disclose crime, especially if we do have hard evidence to support every statement we presented to the press. But press is waiting. Who is going to start first? So far as to what San Francisco Chronicle told us.
We are wondering if the policy of CNN restricting controversial programs, let's say disclosing involvement of CIA in rape of innocent children, or a world-famous Stanford conducting Nazi programs, Joseph Mengele style, by using babies' brothers as test subjects?
Now, according to the documents released to the Cass family by the Federal Bureau of Investigation, we'll find out that our correspondence, phone conversation, internet is not only being monitored and physically constrained. In other words, telephone conversation could be redirected, abbreviated, the person we're trying to contact could be substituted, even registered mail does not reach its destination. And we are not talking about conventional delivery. That mail disappears without trace. And amount of the crime committed against innocent, vulnerable family is classified by US government as a B7C, in the interest of defense and national security to be kept secret. Wow, is that what you call democracy?
Hi, Glenn. I'm sorry to interrupt this video presentation. Glenn, take a look at this face. Glenn! Glenn! Take a look at this face. Well, it's been tortured via implants.
The United States does not torture.
Via these implants.
This concrete me. They hate me and my family so much because they commit so outrageous crime.
Glenn!
They subjected the entire family to be murdered. Murdered! Do you understand this? Please understand. Murdered. Rapist! Somebody mentally sick that we ask you and your friends and anyone else to assist us to place them in a mental institution. They rape children. They torture families.
I want to be absolutely clear with our people and the world. The United States does not torture.
This is not the kind of interrogation that would involve just verbal information. It's a physical
The
rape.
United States does not torture.
Rape of my brain. The rape of my body. Glenn, are you with me? This is so horrible what they're doing. This is so outrage. This is disaster for democracy, for this country, for the
The
media.
United States does not torture.
Are you with me, Glenn, huh? It's so horrible what they're doing. It's outrage. There's December 9, 2007. Basement of all-night trailer, Charleston. Stanford territory. Palo Alto, California.
Our internet mail is fully controlled. Our home filled full of all kind of spying equipments. Our residents have been stolen by Stanford associates. All our investments that we obtained by hard work being robbed. Our once before 20 years of blooming business totally devastated. We are living in tiny cages, presumably being treated as experimental animals. For the last 12 years, we are sleeping on the floor. Children, after having their bedrooms, for the next 10 years, were moved into the basement of our former business called Jazz for Hair.
FBI invaded our privacy for the last 25 years and provided documents of such doing. Glenn, how would you call such a horror? To realize the reality of this scream for help, please visit us in Palo Alto, California and take a look. This is not Iraq or Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. This is Stanford territory, Palo Alto, California.